Hey guys, it's me, Pokemon J-Rare HD, and today we have week 5 of Major League Pokemon where we are coming off a tough loss and hopefully we can bounce back. This does not have a team builder and I'll explain why at the end. This week is against the Rage and the Dallas Rapidash, which I have 2 attacks, Venomoth, mixed defenses, Tangela, with mostly SPDF investment, bulky-ish Sharpedo just because of the speed tiers, with 3 attacks protect. Manaphy is a bulkier set with 3 attacks, Tail Glow, pretty standard Dank Force Landorus, and then pretty standard Mega DNC. So I'm going to lead with the DNC because it's a Mega Sableye on the other team, so I'd rather just prevent it from Megaing as much as possible. He leads with Thundurus, so I need to switch out into my Resist, being a Tangela. He just goes for the Volt Switch, and then it's going to go into Scolipede, which I can't do anything to, so I go out to my Venomoth, which resists any attacks it's going to go for. He goes for Sub, so I'm not too worried. I'll find out what coverage it has and deal with it accordingly. So I just go for Bug Buzz just to get some damage off, but he goes for Protect, so I'm like, wait a minute. Is Speed Pass allowed? Then he goes for Poison Jab as I go for Bug Buzz. So I'm like, maybe not, but maybe he just wanted the extra speed for, I'm not sure why. And then he goes for Protect again as I'm going for Roost because I know that the Protect is coming as he did it last time. So I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Speed Pass is allowed. And yeah, then he does it and I'm like, oh shit. I didn't know that. I totally forgot that Speed Pass is allowed, so this team is not prepared for this whatsoever. Yeah, so I quiver on the obvious Baton Pass, as he's gonna go for Coil now, and I'm like, well shit, I literally just lose, because I don't really have much for this. Like, my Grass type is mostly specially defensive, and so yeah, that's not good. So, I mean, I Bug Buzz, do as much damage as I can, try to get it in range of HP Ice from Tangela, as now I'm going to go into Tangela hoping that I don't have to sack him on, because Thousand Arrow shouldn't do a whole lot. So he doesn't, but Outrage is going to do a lot if he does go for it, as he actually just goes for Coil. So now he's at +2. HP Ice, breaks a Sub. Yeah, this is not going well. So goes for Outrage, does 53. So I actually tank that kind of comfortably, but yeah, HP Ice doesn't kill, so that's a problem. Now I have to sack something, but I go for Outrage, I go for the Mega DNC on the Outrage, hoping he gets confused. Yeah, he got a 3-turn Outrage, so that didn't happen. So now I sack my Venomoth because I have to lose something now. I have to get, Outrage did what, 53 last time, so I'm gonna go back into my Tangela since it's the only thing that can take this on at this point. Goes for Outrage. Actually does 62, so apparently it must have been a mid-roll. Then he gets the max roll, or something like that. And HP Ice takes it out, thankfully, but now Scolipede just gets a free, just comes in. I go to Landorus, because this can, break its Sub, and potentially threaten anything that might pass to. So, I go for Rock Slide, just in case it wants to predict me going for ground move, Baton passing into maybe Thundurus, since I have my, Tangela is weakened. So then I go for Earth Power, trying to vary it up so he has no idea what I'm going for, so then I'm going to go for a Rock Slide on the Protect, but instead he goes for Baton Pass into Primarina, because he's got enough speed, I assume, and Rock Slide does do quite a chunk. However, I go into Manaphy, take the Ice Beam very comfortably. Then he goes for Energy Ball, does quite a bit. I go for my own Energy Ball. It doesn't kill, and that's game over. I literally cannot beat this now. So I don't have Aqua Jet, I don't have priority, so it's game over. I've already seen Ice Beam, so I mean, you can assume a water move and a fairy move, like it just has to be 4 attacks and it just wins. So I try to get my Tangela up to more health by switching it in and switching out to Torpedo, which I actually found out that I accidentally made it rough skin anyway, so it wasn't going to do anything. So that was annoying, and then I go in, Ice Beam does too much, so I just lose this. I mean, either way I was going to lose, but I could have, I guess, saved differential by switching around more with Tangela, getting it to full health, but I mean, it loses to the Scolipede, so yeah, okay, well, this game just froze, but yeah, I mean, you don't need to see anything else. It's it just Ice Beams the thing. Yeah, so I lose because I'm in so many leagues that don't allow Speed Pass that I forgot this one did, and I didn't prepare for it, so obviously I just lost. Like, obviously I would have brought some priority in Entei. Banded E-Speed probably saves me, not necessarily the whole game, but a lot of differential at least gets me in the game, so that's unfortunate. So now we're 3-2, and I think our differential's still pretty good just because we had a good differential before this now 2-game losing streak, but obviously starting 3-0 and now being 3-2 is not great. So hopefully we'll bounce back next week and make sure that I go over the rules of the league before building. Thanks for watching. Bye!